Hey, what is up, guys? My name is Andy. Welcome to the show. Today we have the Oyster Perpetual 36 alongside the Rolex Explorer 1. So this is the Explorer 36 and this is the OP36. This is the long-awaited for me OP36 in green. So this is an incredible watch that I wanted for a time right now. And this is the Explorer 1, which I had for almost 2 years. Why do I put these two side by side? Because they're both 36 millimeters, and there have been some comparisons that say that the Explorer 1 is just smaller than the OP. And I have my calipers today to see if that's true, and we're gonna measure both watches with this baby. It's zeroed in and it's prepared for this measurement to take place. So let's start with the Explorer 36. So I'm gonna measure from the 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock and see what we get. I think this is the right way to do this. So there we go. It is 36.4. Let's check that again. All right, let me see. 36 millimeters on the button. All right, that's it. 36 millimeters. So the Rolex Explorer is 36 millimeters. Let's see the Rolex OP. So 4 to 10. All right, I think that's it. It is 37 millimeters. Let's see. All right, let's zero it in. From 4 to 10. 37.4. What the hell? Okay. So I think that's the correct. Yeah, that's the correct one. 36.3. All right. So I thought that the Explorer was going to be like 35. But let's see if we can get 35 millimeters. So let's measure from here to here. All right. There we go. 35.3, and the OP 35.6. So basically both of them are 36.3 and 35.6, something like that. So in case diameter, they are almost the same, just the millimeters a little bit smaller, the Explorer 2. So let's see from log to log. So let's start with the Oyster Perpetual, and the log to log is 42.9. Explorer 42.8, just a tad smaller, I think. There we go. Let me see. Nope, exactly the same. 42.9. There we go. Let's see. From log to log, they are exactly the same. So if you put them side by side, there should be exactly the same length from the log tip to the log tip. All right. So far, exactly the same proportions, almost the same proportions. So let's measure from here to here. So it's 23 and 24.7. All right. So that's because we have a 20 millimeter log width, and this has a 19 millimeter log width. So that's why it's a little bit narrower here on the logs than the OP36. So it's a little bit chunkier right here, and you can actually see it because of the 19 millimeter log width. So the Explorer has a 19 millimeter log width, and it supposedly goes down to 14 here in the last link, and it backs up to 16 millimeters. So let's check that out. So it's 13.9 and 16.1, and the OP is 15.1 and 17.4 at the clasp. So kind of like 2 millimeters apart on the clasp in the tapering. So it tapers a lot more. The Explorer tapers a lot more, from 19 to 13.9 back up to 16. And here is from 20 to 17 or 16, sorry, 15.2 and 17.5 at the clasp. So those are the most noticeable differences here on the watches. I measured the crowns and they are exactly the same, 5.8, 5.9. It's exactly the same, 5.8, 5.8, or 5.9, 5.9. The diameter which I wanted to take is, the crystal is 30 millimeters on the bottom from the Rolex Explorer. And for the OP is exactly 30.1, 30 millimeters, also the same. So yeah, they're exactly the same, guys. They're almost the same in diameters and in, crowns and lock to log and the diameter. So let's see the thickness for these bad boys. Let's check out the Explorer. 11.5. And the OP is 11.6, so just not 11.5. They're exactly the same sizes, but I can tell that the Explorer feels a lot more, smaller, feels smaller on the wrist than the OP because of the lug width and the tapering of the clasps on the watches. So let's try them on the wrist and see how they look. So here we are. This is the Explorer 36. Very nice on my wrist. 6.7 inch wrist. There you have it. Let's see the OP. So there you go. They feel actually the same. The Explorer feels a little bit comfier. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little bit comfortable than the OP, but they feel exactly the same on my wrist. 6.7 inch wrist. And yeah, guys, there you have it. Okay, so let's compare the weight of the Explorer with the OP36. So let's weigh in the Explorer. It is 115 grams. There you go. 115. Let's take a look to the OP36. There you go. 121. So that's why we feel that the Explorer is a little bit comfier because of the weight. It is a 3 grams difference from the Explorer. So yeah, guys, this has been incredible. So I think that the weight differences is because of the bracelet, obviously, but both were incredibly similar. I thought that the Explorer was smaller, but it doesn't. It isn't. The Explorer 36 and the OP36 are exactly the same by my calipers. I don't know. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more about the OP36. I want to do a review, and subscribe if you like this kind of videos, and if you like this comparison to these watches, that they are incredible. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and leave a like if you love this kind of videos. It really does help to the channel, and if you don't like to do that, don't worry about it. Thank you for watching anyway. So I'm Andy, and I'll be here spending time watching time.